Hey rock lovers, look what I have here. These are two agate type rocks that Kendra found out in West Texas. We were out rock hunting a few weeks ago. She picked up a bunch of really interesting rocks. We got them home and cleaned them and found, for example, in this one, you can see it's going to have some banding right there. You get a little quartz right there. This one, we're not sure, is this even agate? It looks like it could be. Check out all that really distinct banding in there. Isn't that beautiful? Some quartz on top. She asked me if I would do a face polish on these two, and I said, you bet. Heck, I'll even make a video out of it. So in this video, I'm going to take these two small agate rocks and do a quick face polish. For this one, I'll smooth all this out all the way around. Hopefully bringing out, you see those lines? Hopefully bringing all that out. And for this one, I'll probably do just this side up here. So I'll make that nice and smooth and shiny. Hopefully in the end we'll have a couple of really beautiful agates. Beginning with the 80 grit wheel, here's where I'm going to get the basic shape, make it smooth. Now you can see both rocks have a good smooth face. The curve looks good. The next wheel is the 220 grit wheel. I'm going to clean up all those rough scratches that I just put in it. That's looking pretty good. Looking smooth. Let's move on to the next wheel. This is the 280 grit soft wheel. I'm going to push in hard on this one. Now you can see it's a beautiful smooth appearance and a slight reflection forming. That's a really good sign. The next wheel, of course, is the 600 grit wheel. This is where the polishing really begins. Check that out. We're getting a good reflection after 600 grit. For our next wheel, 1200 grit. Now what will this do for the shine? Oh, I like that. Good reflection. The last wheel is the 3000 grit wheel. How's this going to look? There you go. After 3000 grit. Looks good and shiny, but I think we can do a little bit better. Let's move over to the wet belt sander and get on the cerium belt. This is approximately 50,000 grit. Now, what will this do to our final shine? Okay, the polishing is finished. Both stones look really sharp. I like the reflection. Let's take them inside now and take a closer look. Well, what do you think? Both of Kendra's West Texas agates have been face polished. Let's take a closer look. Let's start with this one right here. Well, it's interesting, right? You can see that the polish did bring out some of the banding, but it's interesting because that darker brown area sort of went away right there as I ground down. And you see it went away there and there. It's really interesting. I don't know how that mineralization got in there and discolored it, but it wasn't completely, let's just say, uniform throughout. Otherwise, I think it took a really nice shine. Got the little smile from the Alien movie there, that monster. Remember that? Sticking out those teeth. That's kind of what that reminds me of right there. And actually, looking at that quartz, is that maybe a little citrine-y color right there? I don't know. Maybe that's just my imagination. Let's look at this other one here. Oh, I'm convinced this is definitely an agate. What a beautiful polish it took. Look at that. Wow. This is what it looks like unpolished and polished. I prefer the polish. I know. There are those of you out there who disagree, and that's fine. We can all happily live together. I like this quartz up here on top. That looks like citrine, don't you think? Oh yeah, that's got to be what that is, right? So it's just clear quartz and then citrine. Cool. Well, there you go. That's face polishing these two West Texas agates that Kendra found. Thanks so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to check my other videos for more like this. Thanks again.